Hello everyone and welcome to this little video. Today we are doing something different. I usually don't do these kind of videos, but we're doing a video about the accusations against ZLaner of cheating in Call of Duty Warzone. And the reason I don't usually do these videos is because I don't want to be like leeching on other streamers' reputation and things like that. So first of all, the accusations that are made are from a guy named Badboy Beatman, which is a streamer that lives on calling other streamers out for cheating. I mean, more or less. I don't know too much about him. All I know is that he has been very adamant about ZLaner being a cheater in the game. And also Huskers and some of the other guys who are streaming together with ZLaner. And I don't know how much has to be done before something is considered slander, but we can get into that later, because first let's talk about the accusations and the response from ZLaner, which is he released a long video, and I didn't actually put the video in here, but maybe I should. He released like a two-part or something, commenting on the cheating accusations, because he had enough, because people were actually reacting to this guy and like putting bad stuff on ZLaner's forums and all that stuff. And as a pro player, when your name gets dragged through the mud without any evidence, there's a case for this being slander, which would actually mean that ZLaner could put him into court for it. I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea how this works, but that's just the gist of it that I get from the internet. Now, something else, like when you build your stream on your reputation and your skills, which is what ZLaner did, although he has a lot of other qualities that he's not like mentioning here, but that's the main things that people are coming to him and watching him for, because he's considered to be one of the best Warzone players at the moment. And also, like, he's one of the best controller players, because he uses, like you can see on the image right here, he uses controllers to play with, to play the game with. I don't know who the best keyboard players. It might be Stone Mountain. I'm not entirely sure. I know Dr. Disrespect also plays with keyboard and mouse. But most of the guys that ZLaner plays with controller, as far as I know. But that doesn't really I mean, there is a factor in this, because I think you can get like controllers with built-in cheats in them and stuff like that, but and that's why he released this video. I might actually show the video here. I don't know if I can actually, but I want to show you a certain part of the video that kind of made this clear. So it's kind of important, and it's kind of it brings it to the extreme of showing like how ZLaner plays and how he gets out of these situations that sometimes where people think like, oh shit, he shouldn't have gotten out of that. Because as in every other game, it's not enough to just be good. You also have to have a decent amount of awareness, which I am personally lacking at the moment when I'm playing. But let's see if I can find this in the video. Let's jump to my third monitor. There we go. So this is actually the video that ZLaner released, as you can see here, coming clean, addressing the accusations part 1. I didn't take part 2 because this one was the most clear one. I'm just trying to find the moment that is absolutely insane, and where it would kind of look like you were cheating on the other end. So let me just see if I can find it here. Oh yeah, it's right here. So ZLaner is trying to show that he can get a high kill count. He has a cam on his hands that shows the controller, which is super nice, because then you can see the movement and everything. He has a picture of his screen, and this is the he showed off the streaming screen before, and that's on the other side here. And then he has where OBS is, and then he has his own screen here where he's playing. And then we have the cam of ZLaner himself sitting here. And he's explaining what he's doing while he's fighting here. So this is a situation where he wants to be aggressive, and he sees an opportunity to kill a guy that's trying to revive his teammate. He's playing solo in duos for the kill count, I think. And he sees an opportunity to kill a guy that's alone, but he doesn't know where the other enemies are, so he's kind of taking a chance here. But that's kind of how ZLaner plays, and the way that he gets out of it is, as you will see, he uses movement and positioning to not get in too bad of a situation. And even while he still does this, he still gets into a bad situation. And then there's the luck part, which you will see in this game. Let's look at this, and let's talk about it afterwards.
You'd love to see it. I was gonna try to buy his teammate back here. Where is he? Oh, fuck me. No. Nice shot, bro. Fuck me. Oh, and someone above me. Yikes. Save me. Get back inside here.
That's it. Back at it.
And that's it, more or less. Let's jump back to the screen. So no, wait a minute. Let's go through this. So he goes in here, and I want you to notice what he's doing. He's fighting straight on with this guy that's at the truck, and he doesn't know what the other enemies are, but he knows that he like knows the surroundings, right? Because he's played this like a million times. So he knows there's a chance the people are on the houses next to him, and as soon as he fires that gun, he knows that he's gonna be seen. So what he immediately does is that he ducks for cover, and that's why he doesn't take the shot in the beginning here. Let's see, I might have fucked this up now. Okay, there we go. So as you can see here, like instead of shooting the guy straight on, like I would be doing, like this right here, he's fighting. And he's like standing there, like right there. You see that? Oh, sorry, I'm pointing at my screen. You see this guy, like right here. I would be shooting at him, but because he knows this roof is here, there's a roof here, and there's also a roof over here ish. He knows that like if he takes a shot directly here, he is open for getting shot in the face. And this is probably what would happen to me. There's another thing he could do, but that's because we're looking at this video after he's playing it. He could just back up, but I mean that's hard to do when you're in a situation, right? So, so he knows people are probably around him here. There's no one on the roof right now, which you can see here. This is the rooftop that's gonna give him, or maybe it's further down. I think it's this one though. And he knows what to do because, I mean, his experience tells him that, right? I would just have taken the shot directly. So this is what he does, right? He slides over here and almost dies because this guy actually jumped out when he was moving. So yeah, and then of course the other guys on the rooftop, which also is, you can see on the, he actually knows that someone is on the rooftop because there's a crown right there. And then he gets downed in a moment. He moves into to like protect himself, and he then gets kind of safe, and then he notices, oh shit, there's a guy on the roof, and he gets down. And he even says nice shot because that was a really nice headshot. I think it's a sniper he's using, the enemy. So I just wanted to show this because people would think that he's cheating to get out of a situation like that.
Save me.
But it's not only that. This game also has like a part of it is luck, because the guy that is right above him can't see him while he's under the truck, right? So he's getting out of that. I guess this is, I don't need to analyze this too much, but I'm just showing you that there's more to it than just his aim, which is what is insanely great about ZLaner. His movement is so damn good. I wish I could move like that. And yeah, to be honest, like this is why I think the accusations are happening so much right now. Is because people wish they could do what he is doing. And I have to be honest, like, of course I want to be a good player at the game. And when I see plays like this, I'm like, but I'm not like, oh man, he must be cheating because I can't do that. No, I'm like, I need to practice more, man, because apparently you can do more than what I'm doing. So it's just a detail. There is another shot here, but I don't know if I can actually see it. If I can actually find it. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Let's see. So we're going back a little bit here. There is a part of this where he pre-fires, but he clearly knows that the enemy's there because he can hear him. But yeah, I guess I just want to prove a point that much of the accusations could be something simple as jealousy because I can't do that, so there's no way he should be able to do that, right? Even though I'm using mouse and keyboard, by the way, when I'm playing, I could probably still be able to do that. I just need to practice way more than I am right now. So yeah, this video and the other video that he made, where you can see his controller, you can see his screens, you can see everything, clearly shows that he's not cheating. He even showed his task manager. He showed everything. So yeah, it's just it's sad, and this is why I'm making this video actually. It's sad that you have to do all this to convince someone that you're not cheating, because the game doesn't have an anti-cheat system in it, and I really wish they would add a anti-cheat system in the game, because it's free to play. If you have a free to play game, then you have to have an anti-cheat system, in my opinion, because cheaters will just keep making new accounts and keep using their cheats, and you can't really do much other than like report them and then hope they get banned, right? If it's like a level 1 doing insane headshots and winning the game with like 50 kills, I mean, it's a cheater. There's no doubt about that. Like, there's no way, no other way, in my opinion at least. I mean, okay, yeah. You need to look at the footage as always, like the developers need to go in and look at his gameplay, but to be honest, I want to be very clear with this. There is no way in hell that ZLaner is cheating. He's a very good player, and he's showing us here that that's not what he's about. I always thought that he was a really good player, and I started watching his stream because I wanted to be better at the game, and I needed help with my builds, loadouts, and such. So. And I knew from because he had a reputation for being good, I wanted to see what he was about. So that's what got me to his stream, and that's why he's so upset about the accusations, because that means that new people won't come to his stream if they think he's cheating, right? So that's understandable, man. I would be upset too. So yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I got to the stream in the first place, because of his reputation for being an insanely good player, and he is a really good player. And I don't think he's cheating. There's no freaking way, man. Especially not after this video. But then also, like, his stream is more than just that. He's a good guy. He's a fun guy, and he actually kind of has this singing thing going on, which is kind of nice, which I can absolutely not do. But yeah, he's a good person, and he's good at what he does, and he likes what he does. That's the most important thing. So yeah, I think it clears it up pretty clearly. I wanted to comment on this guy's videos. Badboy Beatman, or whatever his name is, but I don't want to give him I don't want to give him too much. But many of the videos that he's showing off, where people get shot or beamed immediately, where they don't, like, ZLaner does not know where this guy is, and you see it from the guy's angle, right, from his perspective, not ZLaner's but the other guy. This game has desync, and not only that, but if you peek an angle where a player is like coming down the stairway, the first thing he will see is you. So your positioning is actually pretty bad. And also like desync will make it look different than it does from his angle. So there's a lot of things going on in the game, and this game is pressuring like the like technology to its limits within, because it's so fast and the movement is so fast. So if this game if this game was, I'm gonna have to drink something, sorry about that. If this game was much faster, it would actually break completely because of the desync and the tick rate of the servers, because it's so low. So they optimize the game to be cost efficient, but that makes the performance suffer a little bit. So you're gonna be missing sound cues. You're gonna be missing position, like placement. And if people do the tricks that they can, it will look strange on your screen. And because you think that you're good, like I do the same thing, right? I'm a decent player. I'm not super good, but I'm decent. And I'm like, holy shit, how did he take that shot? How did he make that shot happen? I could never make that shot. So I'm like, oh, he must be cheating. But that's not necessarily true. And I had to learn this, right? Just because I can't do it doesn't mean that someone else cannot do it. It's just it's a matter of player skill, and it's a matter of using the system the way that it is. So you guys probably know this, but when you're like standing at a doorway, and if you know that there might be someone outside, you can do like a sideways jump, and then like scope someone, and he will react slowly on your screen, and you can probably win the fight. You can even lay down if you have to, right? So what happens is that, and this is gonna sound like an excuse, but the guy is standing there peeking, and let's say a wall or something, and he's like waiting for you to go out the door. He might even be mounted to the wall. That can happen, which you shouldn't be able to mount to a wall. That's another thing though, but you can be mounted to a wall and you're waiting for him to jump out. And or like walk out the door, and when he jumps out the door, the desync is gonna slow down the way that it looks for you. He's gonna jump out the door and he's gonna see you and start shooting before you even really see him. And especially if you're like a little bit slow at aiming, at like if you're not pre-firing. So it just matters a lot, because even if your ping is like 40 ms or something, you have to remember that the enemy also has at least the same ping, right? So it's 80 ms, which means that there's going to be like a delay between what happens, what you see happening, and what is actually happening. So it's I cannot pressure this. There is some clear there's some clear videos of people cheating, but if that's the situation, you cannot call someone a cheater for being so fast at reacting, because what you're seeing is not necessarily what's happening. So there's some doubt in that, and if you don't really have any proof, you should not be making videos of people cheating and slandering their name, because if you don't have proof, like have actual proof that he's a cheater, like if you think he's a cheater, then you go into the game, and if you're playing against him, you report him, and the devs will take care of it. And also, like, I just cannot say this enough, man. You cannot make accusations like that. So I'm sorry to say that, but it's like, I mean, you can talk about it, but you cannot say this guy is definitely a cheater, like this guy is doing to ZLaners. So I think it's pretty clear that this guy is just a cloud chaser, and he's trying to just get more viewers by accusing people of cheating in games, and sadly he's appealing to people who feel like they got wronged while playing the game, and that makes it very strong. That makes the feeling of it very strong, and I can understand that. And the reason I usually don't make videos like this is because I do not want to be a cloud chaser in any freaking way. I have my own stuff, and I want my own stuff. But I wanted to comment on this because I wanted to say that um, I understand you, ZLaner, and I completely agree that like this is stupid. This is beyond stupid. This is actually something that should be a lawsuit, in my opinion, not ZLaners, but in my opinion. And I do not think ZLaner is cheating at all. I've seen so many of his games, and I've seen so many of his tournaments. There's no freaking way he's cheating. And he's using a standard controller with the back pedals. I guess you could call that a little bit different, but that's how it is, right? With the controller builds, the scuff controller. So I just want to be very clear on this. There's no way in hell that I think ZLaner is cheating, especially not after these videos. It's just so sad that you have to make those videos for you to prove that you're not cheating. It shouldn't be you proving that you're not cheating. It should be them proving that you are cheating. Like this is cancel culture, and it's one of the worst things in our world right now that we need to address somehow. And I usually don't want to do lawsuits against people, but this guy definitely deserves to get a lawsuit in his face. So ZLaner, if you're seeing this, please send a lawsuit to this guy and get him the fuck off YouTube, because I'm tired of these cancel culture assholes breaking our way. Like, it's enough that we cancel actors, we cancel politicians, we cancel everything else for having an opinion that is not like accepted in social culture, but still legal. I really wish that someone would actually start fighting back against these assholes, and I wish I could, but since it's not me, it's not something I will be doing. I'll just say my opinions on this, and then hopefully it will be fine. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. As always, please do like, follow, and subscribe, and whatever. And do support ZLaner, because there's no way in hell that he's a cheater in this game. And I for one, I'm happy with everything that I learned from him. So please do support him. And this guy, Badboy Beatman, is a goddamn cloud chaser, man. I would fucking cancel his even though I mean, maybe we can't cancel his channel, but it would be nice to give him some of his own medicine. But I think a lawsuit would probably be the best way, if it's possible. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but it's so demeaning that this is what our society has come to now, that we are living in cancel culture, and it's all about social rules, and like, he doesn't even need to have proof. Like, ZLaner actually has to prove that he's innocent, whereas our justice system has always been the other way around. If you think someone is guilty of something, you have to prove it. You can't just slander their name and drag it through the mud like nothing. So yeah, support ZLaner, guys, and I hope to see you next time. This is Shepard signing out. Bye bye, guys.